It started with a knock at my door. Not loud, not aggressive, just 3 slow, deliberate knocks at exactly 2:17 a.m. The first night, I ignored it. The second night, I checked the time. The third night, I stopped sleeping. Because whoever it was never spoke, never waited, and was never there when I opened the door. Every night, the same thing. 2:17 a.m., 3 knocks, silence, no footsteps, no shadows, no sound of someone walking away. I stayed awake one night, sitting on my couch, staring straight at the door. When the knocking came, my heart raced so hard it hurt. I opened the door immediately. Nothing. The hallway was empty. That's when fear stopped feeling like imagination and started feeling personal. I called the police. They searched the building, checked the cameras. Nothing showed up at 2:17 a.m. No one stood at my door. No one walked past it. The officer suggested stress, lack of sleep, but stress doesn't knock back. Because on the 6th night, the knocking came again. And this time, it came from the wall I shared with the apartment next door. Apartment 217. Apartment 217 used to belong to my neighbor, an older man, quiet, polite. We exchanged greetings. That was it. 2 months earlier, an ambulance came for him in the middle of the night. He never came back. The apartment had been sealed since then, empty. So why was the knocking coming from his side? On the 7th night, I finally broke. When the knocking came, I opened my door and shouted. No one was there, but something had changed. Taped to my door was a folded piece of paper. 4 words written in shaky handwriting. You said you would. My chest tightened, because I did say I would. Weeks before his death, my neighbor knocked on my door. He looked tired, weak. He told me he was sick. He told me he had no family. Then he said something I'll never forget. If something happens to me, please come to my apartment, just once. I nodded, I agreed, and when he died, I never went. That night, I unlocked apartment 217. Inside, everything was untouched. On the table sat a small box. Inside it was a letter. It read, I knocked every night because I was waiting. I didn't know how to leave without being remembered. I just needed someone to keep their promise. At the bottom of the letter was a time written carefully in pen. 2:17 a.m. time of death. The knocking wasn't meant to scare me. It was a reminder. I reported his belongings. I said his name out loud. That night, the knocking stopped, and it never came back. Some people don't haunt places, they haunt promises, and sometimes all they want is to be remembered.